And then also talking about the patriarchy, there is not one matriarchy that has stood the test of time. So, I mean, I don't know what you meant to say by that. Just being honest. It's the truth. That's a fact. Name one matriarchy that stood the test of time.
Drip, drip.
Yeah.
Crickets.
I mean, I probably could, but
Tell me.
take me a minute to
tell me
go
one.
through history.
Just one.
The reality is that there is no matriarchy that stood the test of time because they were all destroyed by men. And I'm not saying that to say men are better than women. I'm just simply saying
men
that
destroyed the history behind it so that nobody knew.
they destroyed the matriarchy then. They destroyed them and destroyed their history.
Yeah, I mean.
So they did not stand the test of time, which is what I asked.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And I'm not saying that
They
to be an
stood
asshole.
the test
That's
of
a
their
fact.
time, but
That is a
like,
fact.
yeah, I mean, I guess.
That is a fact. Like since the beginning of time, men have been the hunters, the gatherers, the leaders, etc. And the way societies work since beginning of time is men lead and women follow. And we tend to be in this crazy clown world where we think, well, you know what, men and women are equal. You know, women just do whatever you want, men do whatever you want, and it is what it is. And that's great. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have, anarchy, but the United States.
Why would we have anarchy if everybody was equal? Please explain that.
When I say equality, I mean within the confinements of relationship, men have roles and women have roles. I'm not saying that men are better than women and they don't.
Why
they
are the
deserve,
rules not equal?
Men and women are not the same.
So the rules aren't equal? You have different rules?
We're different. We're different and better at certain things. We're designed to complement each other. There's things a man can do that a woman can't, and vice versa. I'm not here to tell you men are better than women. It's just that we're better at certain things. I think what you're listening with your feelings and not with logic here, because I'm just stating facts and you're getting angry at facts. Like, there is no matriarchy that stood the test of time. Men are far superior warriors. That's why they were able to kill women off. And, there is no matriarchy. Women need men to survive. It's only in modern day times that women have been able to coexist without men. Like, because we have all this technology that men created. So I think a patriarchy has created a very comfortable life for you to be able to come here on a podcast and argue with me about how there's a patriarchy. But the patriarchy has been the reason why you've been able to live a very comfortable first world life with technology, lights, food, electricity, etc. You might not want to be in a traditional relationship, and that's great for you. But what I am saying, so if I lined up 100 women, I would argue about 90 to 95 of them would want a traditional relationship where the man leads.
And that's why I'm just recruiting women to just fuck off. Like,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
no
And that's
way.
your
Be on our
opinion.
team.
But you got to
It's
remember,
so much
feel like
better.
Merch.
you got to remember, like, you can't attribute your personal decisions and what you like, etc., to the majority.
But
I'm
you
speaking
are
for the majority.
literally. That's literally what you're saying. You're saying you're speaking to the majority because there's like 17 people saying one.
So
It's
based off
actually
of
over 5,000, but
it's
okay.
math.
Nobody's putting these polls together that say like, oh, guys want to be controlling and girls want to be controlled. Like, find me a global poll on this, because I think girls are fighting for their fucking freedom in other places.
I was very
controlled.
explicit when I said it's not about controlling women. It's about being in control of your preferences and not allowing certain behavior. There's a big difference there.
So
and
what do
not
you
just
prefer?
having
Someone who's
communication and like security in the relationship, that you can do what you want to do and have your mental health and your freedom and go out with your
You can have
girls.
your freedom.
And yeah, exactly. But you said that you can't even go with go
What
out with your
he's saying-
friends.
what he's
So how do you
saying-
see your friends?
Sweetie,
Do your
what he-
friends always have to come to the house?
Here's the thing. I'm telling you that I'm in control of my reality and I have certain behaviors that I don't like. And I'm telling you how men generally feel about this. And a lot of guys
I've
have
never
a-
met one that told me I wasn't allowed to do something.
we
Well,
live in Miami.
because men can't be honest with women, because if
Yeah.
they do, they get this type of
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
response.
fuck out. Then I don't want you.
Well,
feel like 'cause we
again,
live
this
in
is why
Miami.
guys can't be honest, because if they are honest, they get this type of response.
Yep.
I'm having a very rational.
I think that they're being
logical-
honest about, like you being allowed to go and do your own thing. And then come together in an honest relationship where I believe you went and did what you said you did. I don't have to check up and be paranoid or any of that.
It's not about being paranoid. It's about having standards.